What's up, buddy? Just hanging out with Kukui here. Kukui, look. Look. The cats are just always involved in all my videos, I guess. But, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about this incredible experience I had this weekend. To give a little bit of context, you remember my friend Laura and her boys, Kaiulu and Kumele? They're the sweetest, most talented little boys ever. And I've been a part of their lives for a long time, but I've been taken by their incredible talent since I first heard them play songs in their kitchen 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. So we've been hanging out with that family, and we always ask the boys to sing us songs, and Kaiulu has these amazing songs, right? Well, this week a series of events happened that transported Kaiulu to a whole nother level. This is the one that always asks you for a shout out. So last week there's a big issue on the island, and basically they're trying to build a telescope on top of Mauna Kea, and there are a bunch of us that believe that that's not a good idea, because that is a sacred mountain and it is important to the Hawaiian people, and the telescope is unnecessary, right? So there was a big art gallery opening in Honeka'a, which is your favorite town, that was in honor of or fighting for the vision of protecting Mauna Kea. And so they had a big art gallery opening, and Kaiulu went with Laura and Grant, their dad, and then Charlotte was there, and Kumele, and they all went there. And Kaiulu got called up on stage and played 3 of his original songs, one of which is called Why, and it's about Mauna Kea. And here's a little clip right here.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Okay,
You go, Kaiulu, you go.
this song's name is Why Mauna Kea, and it's for the Mauna. Why Mauna Kea is one of the questions I ask when there's a million other mountains that you can go up and blast. All them people think they're top priority, but first you gotta get your hands dirty. Whoa, Mauna Kea, why you got to destroy the mountain just for greed and money? So let's come together and stand as one for the Mauna that we truly love. Why Mauna Kea you choose to blast? Don't you know that's Hawaii's hydro flask? Don't think that I'm just faking. This is the biggest mistake we've ever been making. I said, why you got destroy the mountain just for greed and money? So let's come together and stand as one for the Mauna that we truly love. They say no sleeping bags, no backpacks, no tents. Well, I sleep naked on the Mauna, asking care.
when the Kamali can rise like this.
So once he played this song, he got a huge hana-ho from everyone, and he played another song, and he got another hana-ho, standing ovation, and he played a third song. He got 3 standing ovations in front of this huge crowd of Hawaiian people and Aina warriors and mountain protectors in Honeka'a. So he was just on a total high. So then a few days later, he goes onto Instagram and he sees that this lady who was at that event had posted this video clip of him singing this on this account called 808 Viral, which is like viral videos for Hawaiian people and the Hawaiian community. And next thing we know, like by the end of the day, he's gotten over 25,000 views. Now it's over 30,000 views on Instagram with like 600 something likes and like, you know, almost 200 comments. All just super love comments on Instagram, which, you know, it's always crazy when people from all over, or there's all these comments and they're all positive. It's a rare and beautiful occurrence. And so all of a sudden we're like, holy crap, this is crazy. And these are people from all over the Hawaiian Islands that are commenting. And everyone's just like, this is giving me chicken skin, that's, you know, goosebumps, right? This is giving me chicken skin, like this kid is amazing, the future of Hawaii is in good hands, like all this incredible stuff. And reading the comments just made me like, filled my heart and soul with so much love and appreciation for this boy who I've always known is incredible. We all know he's amazing. And then we go on Facebook and there's like 400 shares of the same video. There's like 20,000 views on Facebook and then hundreds of other comments. And so it's just like, we can't even wrap our heads around this. Our nephew who we've just been like watching grow is just like blown up, right? And so the beautiful thing is that happened on Thursday when he blew up, right? But back at the Honeka'a art exhibit, my friend Buckman Ko and this guy Caleb Hart, who were playing a show in Honeka'a the next weekend, invited him to play with them after seeing him perform. So he blows up on Thursday, and then Friday night he has a show. And so we get a big caravan of a bunch of his biggest fans, like those of us that have been diehards, and we all go up there. And I knew that he had never been in a venue before, and I knew that he had never done a sound check or talked to a sound guy or even been in a green room before. And so Laura, his mom, looks at me and goes, Charles, I just would feel much more comfortable if you were there with him through that process. And she referred to me as a mentor. And for the first time in my life, dude, I got to shepherd someone that I love so much, this boy Kaulu. And I got to walk him into the venue. I hugged Buckman. I introduced him so they could finally meet in person. And Buckman walked us into the venue and showed us the stage, which was so beautiful. And I'd never been in the Honeka'a People's Theater before. It's a really beautiful venue here that you would love. And we met the sound guy. We talked to the sound guy about monitor mixes and plugging in and doing a spot check, you know, and a line check and all these different things, you know. It was so beautiful. And Kaulu was just like looking around like, okay. And then I took him back to the green room, and there was a bunch of food. Kulia, my friend Kulia Potter, who her organization put on the event, and she had made a bunch of kalo burgers and popo ulu bread, which is banana bread with native Hawaiian plantains, popo ulu, and so there was all this food, and it was all for free. She didn't sell a single bit of food because she said it's from the Aina, so you can't sell food from the Aina. And so I got to be there with him and help him just kind of settle in. And he left his ukulele and his water there, and then we kind of hung out a little bit in the front of the house. And then when Caleb was on his last few songs, we walked back in the green room and tuned the ukulele, and I just hung out with him, and we made jokes, and we're just kind of kicking it. And then when it was time for him, I like held him back so that he didn't enter too soon. And then when Buckman gave him the introduction, he walked out. And then I came out and joined the crowd, and we just watched him play 4 songs and just basically his first like set in a venue plugged in, and to be able to like be a part of that process for him and to watch him as a 13-year-old boy play his original songs, and he's already getting more comfortable, and we were all singing along, and everyone's just like, this kid, how old is he? You know, he's such a gem. And after the set, I got to run back and just like catch him when he was like in the green room, like, Charlie, what do I do? Like, he didn't know what to do afterwards. And I was like, you can just sit here, definitely drink some water, breathe, and just soak in that experience. Like, what a gift that you got to share your musical vision with all these people. And yeah, I'm just like so enamored with that boy, and was so honored to be a part of his Ohana and his support group that night, and for his mother to refer to me as a mentor is just like such an honor. And so it feels good to pass forward what we've been doing for years, and be able to give some of that knowledge and that comfort and confidence to him. And I'm just stoked to watch him continue to grow, because he's a gem. And so that was a hugely beneficial, soul-stirring, artistic and creative experience that I had this weekend, and I wanted to share it with you because I knew that you would appreciate it. All right, Kukui and I are going to go take a nap. Love you, buddy. Bye-bye.